Did you guys hear about the monkey dog war in India?
No.
Is this something you read on Snapchat?
No, I'm over
YouTube
that.
Shorts?
No, I'm over that.
Oh, you're over, over YouTube Shorts now?
Yeah, no. There was a dog in India, in a small Indian town, that had just killed a monkey. Just, the rabid dog killed a monkey. Mm-hmm. And then the monkeys waged war on dogs and started ripping puppies out of people's hands and climbing up buildings and chucking them off the buildings.
They waged war?
In like a month's time, I think like 800 dogs were killed by these monkeys.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would guess that if there was going to be a war between monkeys and dogs,
It wasn't really a war, it was
definitely
kind of a
have the upper
slaughtering.
hand.
There were like eight
Yeah, it
people
sounds
though
like
that
more
died.
like a genocide than a war.
8 people died trying to save their dogs. They'd climb up the roof and then they fell off the roof.
It never happened.
It's a
never
myth.
happened?
It was a fake story.
What Shane just said.
No, it's
You
a real
sure?
story, Anthony. Circling
You made it
back,
up.
that's the first time you heard me say penis. It was on the cruise, and I remember you saying, I don't think I ever heard Shane say penis before. And then we got off the elevator. Do you remember
Why
that?
you go back? Why did you...
Am I still playing?
We just gave Shane a controller that's not plugged in.
I don't even know.
He's like a little boy.
There's only 2 guys here.
It's an Xbox
Somebody's
360
controller.
controller.
That's Shane's controller.
The facade.
Facade is broken.
We made that pop up so it looks like he's actually playing.
Nobody plays Daisy better than me.
Little
Here's
kids
a
are so
prop.
stupid. I used to give my brother's controllers to game systems that we didn't even have.
I hate child acting.
Why did you have the controllers?
We used to have the game system, and it
telling
was like
you, you did
broken.
that.
I'd be like playing PlayStation 2, and they're
There
like,
too.
I want to play with you, and I give them the Wii controller. And they're
Yeah.
so stupid they believe
Kids
me.
are really dumb. We used to shove them in like paint buckets. And
Oh,
kick them over.
yeah.
I used to play the
Dude,
original.
John, do you remember when we used to go to Home Depot and find kids to pour paint on? That was so much fun.
We don't
Their
need
parents would get so
That
mad.
was really scary. Before
You go to Home Depot to find kids
Yeah, we went to Home Depot to find children to pour paint on.
on Saturday?
Yeah, or during
I was
school
one of
hours.
those kids.
That's when the Home Depot has their little kid building activities.
Oh, I did one of
the
those.
kid.
Shane,
What are you guys talking about?
why do you
No, he's telling
actually
the
know
truth. I've been to one of those.
when there are children at Home Depot?
Are we talking about this? Are
Okay, but
are we
I
having
was-
this conversation?
I was joking.
We were being facetious.
We were being as facetious as it gets by saying we went to Home Depot to find children to pour paint on.
Yep.
But then you
I
came
believe
out
you.
with actual factual knowledge of when children are in Home
Wait.
Depot.
Oh, for the Shaniacs, for those of you who don't know, I'm in the trades. I work Monday through Friday.
I can
That's crazy, bro.
Whoa.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, I'm not in the trades. I work Monday through
But the kids come
Friday.
on Saturday.
I am not in the trades, and I don't work Monday through Friday.
That's
I work
crazy.
sporadically.
It was a joke because the kids come on Saturday. So
I've been one
I
of those
wouldn't be
kids.
at Home
I built
Depot.
a bird box, not a bird box.
See, Josh, thanks for
Birdhouse.
backing me up.
Those rhythm blocks made me sad because I just want to play Rhythm Heaven now.
What made you sad? Oh,
The rhythm blocks.
well, you're sad, Anthony. How do you feel about people going to Cheesecake Factory and getting regular cheesecake?
It's, I think, is a great crime that should be punished.
Really? They have good cheesecake, though. If you're just a fan of a regular cheesecake, Cheesecake Factory is the best place to get it.
What are some places that are like bad to get the default? You know what I mean? Like,
Cheesecake Factory.
like
According to
Burger
Anthony,
King.
Cheesecake Factory.
Chick-fil-A.
Burger King.
do
Why
you
would
mean?
you
What do you
ever
mean
get
by
a
default?
Whopper?
Yeah.
you say, why would you get a Whopper?
Yes.
Whopper's
The
probably
Whopper
worst
is one of my
the-
favorite fast food sandwiches.
It's yeah, and
No,
do you
it
get the
isn't.
default or do you add cheese?
Okay, yeah, you're right. I
Yeah,
believe you. I
exactly.
believe you.
Exactly.
It doesn't have cheese?
I get the default.
No, a Whopper doesn't come with cheese.
wonder
Isn't
I
that
hate-
insane?
No wonder I hated it.
They're advertising right now that they're like, "What's your $1 million idea?" They're like asking people for ideas for their, and I'm like, "Put cheese on the frickin' Whopper." That's
Put
the
cheese
easy.
on the cheeseburger, bro.
Yeah, literally
Whopper-
put cheese on your signature sandwich.
Whopper only ketchup.
Yeah, I think that the Whopper.
I can't believe you like the Whopper.
I like the Whopper with cheese and no tomato. It's my favorite fast food sandwich.
Yeah, you add cheese to a Whopper and it's fine. I mean, it's a fast food burger. I prefer Wendy's, like a Dave's Double or something like that. But
No.
whatever.
No.
I
Of all,
think
like,
I
the
think their
fast
beef is better.
Food burgers, I think Wendy's is probably my favorite.
Yeah,
Did
mine
you
too.
see Wendy's announced they might dabble in surge pricing?
Yeah,
did
it's so
see that.
stupid.
That's
Where
very strange.
during more busy times of the day, they may charge more for their food.
Yeah, no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Wendy's at first thing in the morning. I'm gonna order like 20, 30 Whoppers. I mean 20, 30 burgers, not Whoppers.
And they're gonna say go somewhere else.
No, I'm gonna
Say,
order
"Hey,
like
buddy, you,
like
choose?"
I'm gonna order 20 to 30 Dave's doubles, and then I'm gonna sit outside of Wendy's during peak hours and sell them for slightly more than I paid and slightly less than they cost inside. And that is how
That'll
you beat
stick
the
it to
market.
corporate.
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna say, hey,
throw
do you
bricks
want a
at your head.
3-hour-old Dave's
don't like
double
these.
for 30 cents less than they sell them inside?
Yes.
Was it Rockstar that was saying that they're thinking about doing play by minute or hour, paying that instead of paying $60 for the game?
No,
Good idea.
I think that was
Because you pay $60 for a game, you get thousands of hours worth of
I
gameplay.
think that was just some
I don't know why I thought of
random
the energy
exec
drink.
that was like,
I also thought of the energy.
At first, I thought of the energy drink, but I think that was because we were all thinking about food.
No, true. Oh, he's
Um,
evil now.
He's stupid now.
New games still
Why'd we
cost
get bigger?
$60?
no, they're
70 now for
Okay.
like
What?
new
I didn't know that.
for new systems.
I was gonna say, because like I feel like games were like $60 like when we were kids. That was like the standard for the price of a new game. I was gonna say you would think
Yeah,
inflation would have made it go up at least a little bit by now.
They
Yeah,
were 60 for so long, which meant, like you said, they were getting cheaper every year.
Right.
But
Oh,
I guess
is it
no
not
longer. I didn't know that.
No, I also think it's interesting that Microsoft wants to focus less on exclusive games, I think, and more on the quality of systems, and have I think they want the Game Pass to be accessible on Sony, so that like gamers are all one community, but like Sony and Microsoft would just focus on console quality, on how the performance is, and less on
hardware.
hardware. Thank you.
Don't hate him.
I'm sorry. I know you.
That would
bruised-
be nice, kind of decentralizing the actual games themselves, so that they're not held at individual consoles.
Yeah,
Because
but-
they already have
They
like,
should do that with the
they have-
government next.
yeah,
Yeah.
But the only
that's
thing
why
is-
we hold
is,
crypto, baby.
uh,
This episode brought to you by Bitcoin.
Ethereum to the moon.
brought to you
Don't
by
sleep.
FTX.
I wouldn't mind that though. I think they would probably charge up the hoo-ha to have if you wanted the Sony package or the Xbox package.
I don't think that Sony will ever go that route, and Nintendo especially won't.
It's crazy the amount of people that keep
Yeah,
saying,
Nintendo is kind of like super. Like I feel like every game that's on Nintendo is like a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I mean like yeah,
and they're
obviously.
always $60.
But what I mean is like, not every game that's on a PlayStation is like. You think of it as like a PlayStation game. You know what I mean? You don't think of Call of Duty as like a PlayStation
Yeah.
game.
Well, there are.
I know, and there
know
are
what you mean,
games, but like
exclusively.
I feel like
Microsoft-
there are more Nintendo exclusive games than there are
Yeah.
PlayStation
Yeah.
exclusive
I think
games.
all of them are, right?
Like, they have
it's
a
not
lot
Hey,
of-
Luigi. come on.
Microsoft tried to get some of their game,
Luigi or
they
lose.
help with Skyrim and stuff getting on the Switch, and
Yeah, that's true.
and I know NBA 2K, Mortal Kombat, that's on the Switch.
But it doesn't work the other way around. Like, you can't play a Mario game on the Xbox.
No,
Right.
Oh, this is just like Doodle.
And I know Microsoft would love to have
Doodle jump.
that with Nintendo.
Yeah,
I also
I don't
think it's
think
crazy.
that'll
There's
ever
that new
actually
game,
happen.
Can you
Helldivers
seriously move
2.
it to the right?
I'm
What
trying
the
to
fuck
save
is
you
taking
guys.
so long?
Anthony, have you played Helldivers 2 at all?
Helldivers 2?
Yeah, or seen anything on that?
No, I was too scared.
That's I was too scared. Everybody on PlayStation is begging for them to bring it to the Xbox because they don't have enough players to win the game.
What?
What?
That's not true.
So the way it works is there's a home
That's
planet.
actually
There's a home planet that the players are from, and then there's a solar system around you that there's bug race and a machine race, and they're planets on the outside of your solar system, and they're coming in, and you have to protect the planets in your solar system. And
Why did we all do the same
Shane.
thing?
if not enough players are protecting that planet, then it gets overrun, and they get closer to taking the home planet.
It's Starship Troopers if you ever
So there's not enough PlayStation and computer players to fight back. So they're begging PlayStation to allow Xbox players to be able to play the game.
They're kind of dumb for asking for that because there's server caps.
Wouldn't it make servers better because
There's server caps, so it doesn't matter. They have the amount that they can possibly get right now.
So their servers are already capped?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, so it's like it's a moot point. Even if they get Xbox players, it's not going to raise the cap.
don't tell me it's not possible.
Stop the cat.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
Why not, you stupid bastard?
Wait,
The ladies find my perception sexy.
We are bad at this game
no,
for
it's just a hard level.
kids.
This is one of the hardest levels.
What level are we on? How many have we
Never
gone
make it,
through?
Joe.
Are you
Why
sure you don't want
just
to
give
pull
up
it?
now?
No.
You smell
Wait,
Joe.
wait.
I'm glad I didn't die the same way a third time in a row.
You smell Joe.
Oh, never mind. I died the same way a third time in a row.
I thought I was
Never
alone.
make it, Joe. Why don't you just give up now?
For the sexual
I
thrill.
can't. I have to try.
You guys ever hear the Flight of the Conchords Lord of the Rings song?
And
No.
not.
Can you play
It's-
it for us?
It's okay. It's like kind of funny in parts, but there's one part especially where it's really funny where they're like talking about how they're like surrounded by orcs or whatever, and you hear one of them in the background go, "There's too many of them. We'll never make it." And then it's like 2 seconds later, it's like, "We made it, yeah."
I feel like the
It's like
entirety
Monty
of
Python.
the entirety of the Flight of the Conchords is like it's pretty fun.
Right.
You know.
Every once in a while they have a good one.
There's a lot of shows like that where like people are like, "This is the funniest show of all time." It's just like they speak with a British accent. So it's overhyped.
I
Fuck,
do-
dude. Those British people.
I do really like that one guy from Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, the guy that's like in other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the guy from Moana.
Yeah, he plays that Shiny. The guy who sings that.
Oh, that guy.
Like a penis in a butt.
Plays the
Shiny!
He also plays Fart in Rick and Morty. I like this name, Fart.
I did some science to my portal gun,
Yeah.
Morty. Now it's a real gun.
You sing Goodbye Moon Man.
Wait, Anthony.
Goodbye.
Wait for us.
No.
Goodbye, Moon. See you next year.
Oh shit.
It's been so fucking gay. We hope you liked it too.
See.
But hey, I say, but sex is okay. Cause we'll f you very soon, I know. Very soon, I know. Goodbye now. All right, that's it. Good night, everyone.
My daughter's been watching a lot of Bear in the Big Blue House recently.
I thought you were gonna say
You show her,
poop
you should
on
show her bananas in pajamas.
you two poop on me.
No,
That's what I watched as a kid, and look at me now.
that's exactly why I'm not showing it to her.
Bananas in
Could
pajamas.
you just make me a list
Josh,
of the
I'm gonna
things
try
that
and
you
then-
watched as a kid so I can make sure to
Just
not
make it
show her those
appropriate.
things? Anthony, you better not be sneaking licorice over there.
Yo, I want to try one.
Okay, okay. You're gonna
He's
share with the
like,
class?
Okay, Josh, it's up to you.
You're gonna share with the class, Anthony?
You can all have one.
No.
But don't tell anyone.
Too bad.
Oh, thanks.
All right, cut that out. I coughed.
This actually does kind of remind me of that licorice from Curb.
Is that cream?
Strawberries and
Let's all eat into the mics.
He's been holding
Food
out.
review. Food review.
no one
We're
else can
all
have any.
eating potato chips right now.
How many Elijah stars? 1 out of
Hey, who's
5.
player 3?
The potato chips that remind us of the licorice from Curb.
This is kind of gross. I'm just kidding. It's pretty good.
This tastes like it costs $17.
Yeah.
I looked at the thing and it looked like it came from like the Lamborghini store or something. Something crazy. Is
Well, in Curb, he gets the licorice from
that a
his
movie?
like a car dealership.
Is it Audi?
I don't
Blocking
remember. It
the
might
Goombas
be.
from spawning.
I'm an innie.
It might be BMW. I forget.
Oh, I'm still blocking the emissions. Fine. Wait, Josh, should we kill yourself?
It's one of those cars with German engineering.
I'm pretty sure it's Audi.
It's either that or BMW.
Josh, what you
Yeah.
doing?
W.
You know what
I'm
I
just
didn't
wondering
know?
where the Goombas are.
Just kill yourself and it'll work.
Okay.
What didn't you know, Anthony?
I also didn't know it again because I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, interesting.
The new Ford F-150.
Something I do think that was really weird in Curb though. There's like an episode where like they're at like a friend's like birthday party or something, like a you know, just like a pool party or something. And like their kid is there and their kid gets out of the pool and like Larry David
What the heck
and,
is
like,
this?
his wife and his manager and like one other person, they all look at the kid and they're like, wow, he's got a big penis. It's like, you see that thing? And they're like, oh my god, yeah. And I'm like, why are they all looking at a child's ding dong like that?
Okay, Anthony, imagine this situation. You're at a pool party with your wife and your manager. I'm your manager, John's your wife. All right?
It's imperative that
Wait, who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Okay.
I want to be in the role.
Shane gets to be the kid.
Bystander?
He's the kid.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Shane's the kid. So
Billy
so you're imagining the situation, Anthony. You're you. I'm your manager. John is your wife. Shane is a child.
With the big cock.
And yeah, with a huge cock. And Shane, we're all at a pool party having a
is
good
so
time, right? And then Shane gets out of the pool, and keep in mind he's a child, and he gets out of the pool, and as he gets out of the pool, you notice that he has a massive hog, hangs down to his knee. Maybe you even see the head popping out the bottom of his trunks.
Why
All
are you
right.
talking about a child?
Hey, Ma, can I get a juicy pouch?
We're talking about Shane's penis.
Shane's child penis.
So me, your manager, and
This
John,
is-
your wife,
This is
are sitting
bad.
on either
This
side
is
of you.
like,
My family calls me the Galactic Juggernaut.
YouTube is gonna like see the captions, like the auto-generated captions, and be like, "What is? You can't do this."
The guys at YouTube who review every one of our videos. Our friends over at YouTube. So, anyways,
They say your penis size is
gets out
half
of the
your
pool.
age.
Shane gets out of the pool, dripping wet,
Hanging low.
and you notice that his hog is hanging out the bottom of his trunks because it's that long.
Am I a grower or a
You're
shower?
telling me that you would see that. Shane, for everyone else's sake, I hope you're a shower, because if it's hanging down to your knee when you're flaccid, if you're a grower, we're all in trouble.
just
Including
pass
you.
out.
Including
You
you.
pass out,
You would
yeah.
die. You get a boner and die.
That'd be
You're
sick.
telling me, Anthony, that you see that happen and you don't say a word. You don't say anything
No, I wouldn't.
to John, your wife, and to me.
Everybody's
your
looking
manager.
at you. Nobody's saying anything until you say something.
I'm not saying anything either. We've all taken a vow of silence.
I'm standing there with my penis looking at you.
Here's the scenario. Here's the scenario.
My parents are staring at you, waiting for you to notice it.
Here's the scenario.
There's the thing too, because later in the episode, Larry goes to the father of the kid, and he's like, "Hey, you know your son?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's got a pretty nice penis."
He says nice.
Yeah, he's like, he's got a nice thing there. And he's like, why would that be like an okay thing to say to me? And he's like, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Lord giveth, Lord taketh away, as they say.
I love Curb so much.
I love Richard Lewis on that show. He's such a good friend to Larry. He puts up with Larry's bullshit.
He's not that great of a friend to Larry.
He's his only like good friend, if you ask me.
No,
He's the
I'd
only
say,
one that like.
I'd say Jeff is
humors
a better
him.
friend of Larry.
He isn't. Jeff's not as prominent in the seasons that he's watching.
Yeah, I'm only on episode like season 3, episode 7.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm waiting for JB Smoove to make his grand appearance.
Oh, I didn't even realize I made
JB
it
Smoove
over.
is great. Did I tell you guys that I was watching Curb for a while. Sandy and I watched it. We were watching it together. We watched the first couple seasons together, and then Sandy would kind of tune out. She wasn't super interested. So I watched a bunch of seasons kind of by myself when she wasn't around, or maybe she was busy doing something or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she tuned back in like later on. It's like season 8, and we're or season 7 or something. And we're watching it,
Hold on.
and she's watching it with me, and she goes, "Why does he have like a black sidekick now?" And then I tried
How
to
did everyone
explain.
die like
Why are you eating licorice?
How did everyone die? How is me eating licorice?
I lived for 1 second.
How is that my fault that everyone died that I'm
Pause,
eating
because
licorice?
people keep doing this. When you die and you're the little ghost and you guys aren't going towards us, we actively lose lives. So Shane, when you're the little ghost guy and you're going to the top left corner of the screen for no reason, it's hurting us.
I could have a dead controller. I don't know.
He's going back to the moment where it's freaking.
I'm pressing buttons. I'm watching. I'm
I'm
working.
jumping on the spikes. Oh, I actually did. Someone squished my Goomba.
That was a complete mistake what I just did right there.
I've heard that before.
Shane,
Also, trying to explain JB Smoove's presence to Sandy
I'm trying.
was incredibly difficult. She was like, "Why is he there?" And I was like, "Well, it all started with Hurricane Katrina."
Damn it.
Yeah, I still don't know. He hasn't shown up in the show yet for me.
I don't remember when he shows up. Season 4 or 5, I think.
Shane.
I'm going to Anthony.
And he doesn't really become a huge part of the show until like a couple seasons after that.
Is there a Curb episode that you like kind of like didn't like or you thought was kind of a stupid?
Okay.
Or just like not as like good as the rest? I'll give you 2 examples from my point of view.
Yeah.
The acupuncture episode is kind of whatever for me. Where he makes the bet with the acupuncturist. He's like, if it works, I'll pay you $5,000, but if it doesn't work, you don't get anything.
I don't remember. I don't remember that
It
one.
was just yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's probably.
And then the other one was the when there's like I forget her name. That's the black lady who's like a lesbian in real life, and she had that really
Wanda Sykes?
Wanda Sykes?
yeah, she had that really annoying commercial. When you say gay, do you mean what you say? Knock it off.
That's awesome.
No, it was annoying. Made me want to say gay even more. Anyway,
Anyway,
she tells Larry David that her brother or something or someone high up in the CIA says there's going to be like a terrorist attack on
Oh,
LA.
yeah. I remember that
And
one.
so he only tells like one person, and then I forget exactly how the rest of the episode happens, but it's just not. I don't know. That episode was kind of weird too.
oh, we're Goombas?
I don't,
I mean, licorice.
I don't remember disliking that episode.
I'm 5 seconds behind on this screen.
Stop looking at the wrong screen.
Is that what's going on, Shane?
No,
You're not looking at the right screen.
Wait! Don't.
Josh, kill yourself. Sorry.
All right, right on it.
when I turn to my
Suicide
left, I
hotline.
just see John.
Josh called the suicide
You know what?
hotline.
Josh, kill yourself.
The suicide hotline called you.
We don't even have to complete that. Like, it's not like it's in our way.
You know what?
We're just having fun.
I'm actually coming up with an idea here. So
Okay.
instead of the suicide prevention hotline that people call, we create the suicide hotline that calls you, and we just dial random numbers. When people pick up, we say "kill yourself," and then we hang up.
Kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself.
How are they gonna know where from?
Do it!
How are they gonna know where the suicide hotline is?
At the end, we'll leave a voicemail by calling them back until they stop answering the phone. And we'll say, by the way, this is the suicide hotline.
You can actually send people voicemails without calling them. Did
Really?
you know that? Yeah.
How
Yeah,
do you
like
do that?
through your voicemail, you have to like not like now they have like those like visual voicemails where it's like your voicemail is an app on your phone.
Oh, right.
But if you actually call your voicemail, you can send a voice message to someone else's voicemail.
What I like, I don't know.
Life hack.
I don't know if it's similar for Android, but on iPhone, if someone calls you and they like start leaving a voicemail, it'll like transcribe. Like it'll show like on your phone. It starts transcribing what they're saying.
Right.
Like as they're saying it, I'm like, oh, it's like a telemarketer is telling me I owe the IRS like $700.
Well, you should probably pay them,
Yeah.
or they're gonna send the police to your house.
Yeah, especially when a very Indian-sounding woman is named Annie Johnson. It's very real.